Mansi, and everybody. Thank you so much for responding to my request. See, that's relationship. I asked you to switch on the video and you switched it on. This is the basis of relationship. If you understood this, you understood relationship. Because relationship is based on only one word. It begins from C and it is not a bad word. Okay?
Communication.
There you know. Rinku knows everything, right? Okay, great. So, thank you, Rinku, for this wonderful introduction, and thank you, Khyati, for connecting me to Rinku. The best person to tell you about relationship is the opposite sexed person, and it's a woman's group, and I'm a man talking, so you'll get a man's perspective, and that is very vital. So, to a men's group, a woman should talk about relationship, and so we understand the other side of the story because we are wired differently. And I'm sure you know on WhatsApp you get such wonderful videos of how a man's brain works and how the woman's brain works, and they're nice, funny videos that are there. I really like them. In my 30 years of practice, I have seen approximately 68,000 plus relationships. Okay. And after that, I stopped counting. So what I'm telling you is from experience. What the books will tell you, the cause of relationship issues and disappointments, all that is there on the net. I don't want to talk about that. So is it okay if I tell you from my personal experience with the cases and what actually people tell me rather than what the books and psychology tells you? Is that okay? So I'll ask Rinku on your behalf, or otherwise you can just show me a thumbs up, all of you.
Absolutely, that would be wonderful. Rather than hearing what a book says, it would be wonderful to hear from you.
Okay, great, great. And we'll have interaction. If you have any question, no, just kind of raise your hand and Rinku will tell you to talk, because again, that's a relationship where we talk and listen both. It's my teacher used to tell me 66.68% of all problems are because of relationships. And he said was all human problems. And that's actually true. I think he understated it. It should be 100% because everything is a relationship, no? Today I was trying to play the video for you and computer is not responding. I can hear the volume, but Rinku could not hear the volume. Now, this is also a relationship with my computer and Rinku's relationship with her computer. You have a relationship with the car. Why are we harping on so much of man-woman relationship? Why are we not focusing on other relationship? You have a relationship with your milkman, with the rickshaw driver, with your Kamali Bai. You have a relationship with everybody. Is my language all right? Yeah.
We can go a bit of English Hindi mix, Yogesh. That would be
Yeah,
wonderful.
okay, like Z News. Okay, we'll do that.
Yeah,
We'll do that. Okay, don't tell me to talk Marwadi, huh? Because I see a lot of Marwadi surnames here, huh?
yeah, absolutely.
Okay, good. Okay, great. So, relationships basically depend on one word, that is communication. 66.68% problems are relationship based, and everything is a relationship. We also have a relationship with ourselves till you become spiritual, and then you dissolve the distinction between you and yourself, and then there is no relationship. And that's why spiritual people have no relationships. They are detached. Gautam Buddha did the same thing. Everybody forgave Gautam Buddha except his wife. You know why? Because one day he just touched her feet and said, okay, I'm going. And she said, if you want to go, why did you get married to me and give me a child? So this misunderstanding happens because of miscommunication. And we are not talking about spiritual people here. We are talking about normal human people. Keep this in mind. Also understand that if you don't want any disappointments, then you should not have a relationship. That is the first step. What we are going to talk here is how to understand our disappointments, how to understand the insight behind the disappointment. If you get the insight behind the disappointment, then the disappointment doesn't repeat again. तो हम लोग वही समझने की कोशिश करेंगे कि रिलेशनशिप में प्रॉब्लम्स आते क्यों हैं. कभी भी रिलेशनशिप में प्रॉब्लम दूसरे को करेक्ट करके सॉल्व नहीं होते. ये बात समझना बहुत जरूरी है. जैसे कि अगर आप बोलो कि मैं तभी ही खुश रहूंगा या रहूंगी अगर आप ये करो मेरे लिए, अगर आप ऐसे कपड़े पहनो, अगर आप ऐसे खाना खाओ, अगर आप ऐसे बात करो, अगर आप ऐसे करो, अगर आप इतना पैसा कमाओ. तो मैंने मेरी खुशी का जो इम्पेटस है वो किसी और के हाथ में दे दिया, रिमोट कंट्रोल किसी और के हाथ में दे दिया, उससे नहीं चलता है. सो हमारी खुशी दूसरे पे डिपेंड नहीं करती. ये बातें हमने बहुत बार सुनी है, बट अभी हम देखेंगे प्रैक्टिकली इसको कैसे काम में लाना है. क्योंकि देखो, जब प्रॉब्लम आते हैं तो फर्स्ट सोल्यूशन ह्यूमन बीइंग का क्या होता है कि आई विश सामने वाला बदली हो जाए तो मेरी प्रॉब्लम सॉल्व हो जाएगी. आई विश मेरी दुनिया बदल जाए, मेरी सास बदल जाए, मेरा ससुर बदल जाए, मेरा स्पाउस बदल जाए, मेरा बच्चा बदल जाए, मेरी कंट्री बदल जाए, मेरे देश के लॉज बदल जाए, मेरे फाइनेंशियल स्टेटस बदल जाए, तो मेरी प्रॉब्लम्स चली जाएगी। ये दिस इज द बेस्ट ऑप्शन। अनफॉर्चुनेटली जैसे हम किसी को बदली होने में मजबूर करते हैं, उनको पसंद नहीं है, वैसे हमको अगर कोई बदलना चाहे और हम नहीं बदलना चाहे तो हमको भी तो खुशी नहीं होती ना। तो जब हम किसी के लिए बदलना नहीं चाहते तो दूसरा क्यों हमारे लिए बदले, ये बात समझनी बहुत जरूरी है। दिस इज इंपॉर्टेंट। दूसरी बात जो रिंकू ने आपको बताई कि हमारा एक्सपेक्टेशंस, डिसअपॉइंटमेंट कब आता है, जब मैं एक्सपेक्ट करता हूं ऐसे ऐसा होना चाहिए और वो वैसा होता नहीं है, तो डिसअपॉइंटमेंट आना ही आना है। बट क्या आप डिसअपॉइंटमेंट के बगैर रिलेशनशिप में रह सकते हैं? नॉट पॉसिबल। हम लोग थोड़ी गौतम बुद्धा हैं, और गौतम बुद्धा को तो रिलेशनशिप की जरूरत थी नहीं, ना ही हम भगवान हैं, भगवान को तो रिलेशनशिप की जरूरत नहीं है। हाँ, हम ह्यूमन बींग्स हैं, हमारे एक्सपेक्टेशंस होंगे 100%। हम चाहेंगे दूसरे चेंज होंगे, वो भी हम चाहेंगे। सो अगर इतनी सी ये बात समझ में आ जाए तो रिलेशनशिप के प्रॉब्लम काफी अच्छी तरह से सॉल्व हो जाते हैं। तो ये कम्युनिकेशन प्रॉब्लम आता कैसे, हमको ये समझना है।
Yeah, sorry.
एक न्यूयॉर्क में एक मरीनो इंस्टीट्यूट है, मरीनो इंस्टीट्यूट। ओके, ये बहुत अच्छी स्टोरी मैं आपको बता रहा हूँ, समझने वाली बात है। ये मेरे वर्कशॉप्स जो होते हैं ना 7 दिन के, इनफैक्ट मैंने एक 7 दिन का लव के ऊपर वर्कशॉप किया था। इट वॉज अ रिट्रीट। हम लोग एक जगह गए, सुबह से शाम तक हम लोग लव के ऊपर डिस्कशन कर रहे थे। हम लोग अराउंड 26 लोग थे। आप लोग सरप्राइज हो जाएंगे कि एट द एंड ऑफ 7 डेज हम लोग पहले दिन से ज्यादा कंफ्यूज थे, इंक्लूडिंग मी। उसके बाद मैंने वो वाली वर्कशॉप कभी की ही नहीं लव के ऊपर, क्योंकि हम लोग लव को समझने की कोशिश कर रहे थे। एंड लव इज नॉट एन इमोशन, उसको आप समझ सकते ही नहीं हो, नॉट पॉसिबल। क्योंकि हर रिलेशनशिप अलग होती है, एक ही जनरल रूल सब पे नहीं लगा सकते। मेरी रिलेशन विथ रिंकू कैन नॉट बी सेम एज रिंकूज रिलेशन विथ ख्याति, नॉट पॉसिबल। हर एक आदमी अलग है, उसकी सोच अलग है, तो रिलेशनशिप कस्टमाइज होती है। ये रेडीमेड ड्रेस तो नहीं है कि मीडियम, स्मॉल और लार्ज साइज सबको फिट करा लो, 2-3 टक्स लगा दो और हो गए। नहीं, ये इसमें तो ऐसा नहीं होने वाला। दिस इज टेलर मेड क्लोथ्स। रिलेशनशिप इज टेलर मेड, इट इज कस्टमाइज। हर एक के लिए आपको एक नई स्ट्रेटेजी इस्तेमाल करनी है। तो ये कम्युनिकेशन समझना बहुत जरूरी है। और ये एक बहुत अच्छी कॉन्सेप्ट साइकोलॉजी की मैं आपको अभी बताने वाला हूं। ये अगर आप समझ गए ना, तो बिलीव में आपको कोई बड़ी बुक्स वगैरह पढ़ने की जरूरत नहीं है रिलेशनशिप की। बहुत बहुत ही सिंपल चीज है, बहुत सरल है, बिकॉज द बिगेस्ट ट्रूथ्स ऑफ लाइफ आर वेरी सिंपल। सो न्यूयॉर्क में एक मरीनो इंस्टीट्यूट है जो काफी वर्ल्ड फेमस है, और वहां पे लोग जाते हैं अपने इश्यूज रिजॉल्व करने। और वहां पे कैसा है कि एक साथ में 100 या 200 लोग एक हॉल में जमा होते हैं। वेरी इंटरेस्टिंग, यू मस्ट ट्राई। और हॉल में काफी अंधेरा होता है, क्लियरली आप एक दूसरे को देख नहीं सकते। और उसमें एक लेडी थी, वो वहां पे गई क्योंकि उसके साथ हुआ था, और वो उससे बाहर नहीं आ सकी। बहुत सालों तक वो कोई रिलेशनशिप में जा नहीं सकी, किसी मैन को ट्रस्ट नहीं कर सकी। जॉब्स पे जाती थी तो अगर मेल बॉसेस होते तो उसके साथ बहुत लड़ाई झगड़े होते थे। समहाउ उसकी मेल्स के साथ जमती नहीं थी, और उसके ऊपर वर्क करने के लिए वो इस इंस्टीट्यूट में वो गई थेरेपी के लिए। तो इस इंस्टीट्यूट में क्या करते हैं, सब लोग सर्कल में खड़े होते हैं, अंधेरा होता है, एक दूसरे को देखते नहीं है, और इन लोग ये जो आपके साथ प्रॉब्लम हुआ था उसको एनेक्ट करते हैं। यानी कि आप उसको रीलिव करते हो, यू गो थ्रू दैट सेम ट्रॉमा। इसको कहते हैं ट्रॉमा रिलीज साइकोलॉजी में। सो यू गो थ्रू द सेम ट्रॉमा इन एन एक्टिंग मोड। इनफैक्ट ऐसी एक चीज होती है फैमिली कॉन्स्टलेशन थेरेपी, जो मैं यहाँ करता हूँ मुंबई में, आई एम क्वालिफाइड टू डू दैट। बट ये थोड़ी अलग टाइप की थी, इट्स मोर लाइक अ ड्रामा और अ थिएटर थेरेपी। तो ये लड़की जो है वो आई अंदर सर्कल से कि ओके आई वांट टू वर्क ऑन माय इश्यू, तो उसको बोला गया प्लीज स्टेप इनसाइड द सर्कल। तो वो अंदर आई और उसने बोला कि मेरे साथ ऐसे ऐसे हुआ है, आई वॉज रेप्ड बाय अ मैन। वो मैन कौन है मुझे पता नहीं है, वो चला गया, इट वॉज वेरी सडन। एंड देन शी टोल्ड द स्टोरी दैट मैं अपने टब में नहा रही थी और सडनली मेरे ऊपर की दीवार टूटी और एक आदमी अंदर गिर पड़ा। वो कोई वर्कर के क्लोथ्स में था, और आई वॉज टू शॉक्ड एंड ही जस्ट रेप्ड मी एंड ही रैन अवे। 2 साल से this lady has been going through this trauma again and again, and she's not able to get on with life. Then they said, okay, is there a man who wants to overcome some similar kind of issue, whom we would like to act like a rapist? And then यहाँ पे ये सीन को हम enact करेंगे वापस से। तो एक आदमी इसमें था जो अंदर आया सर्कल में, ओके आई एम ऑल्सो ट्राइंग टू ओवरकम प्रॉब्लम्स वेयर आई रेप्ड अ वुमन एंड आई एम। फिर उसने अपनी स्टोरी बताई कि मैंने एक लेडी का किया, लेकिन उसके बाद मुझे इतना पछतावा हुआ. आई वेंट थ्रू थेरेपी आफ्टर थेरेपी. 2 साल से मैं साइकोथेरेपी ले रहा हूं. आई एम नॉट एबल टू ओवरकम द गिल्ट of what I did and how could I do that? How could I be an animal? This. And he actually told a story that he was a mason जो रूफ को रिपेयर करते हैं, और वहां पे रूफ टूटा और वो अंदर गिरा है एक लेडी के बाथरूम में, जहां पे लेडी एक टब में पड़ी थी. उसको देख के he could not control his emotion because she was so pretty and beautiful. He got excited and he returned. Actually, he was the same man. And just this communication between the two, where all they expressed what they felt, एक क्लोजर हुआ. हमारे रिलेशनशिप में डिसअपॉइंटमेंट इसलिए होती है क्योंकि प्रॉब्लम ये नहीं होता कि इस बंदे ने मेरे साथ खराबी की. प्रॉब्लम ये होता है कि उसके बाद कम्युनिकेशन बंद हो गया. आपने देखा होगा ना, आप लोग जो रिलेशनशिप में हो ऑलरेडी, इधर मैरिड और सम अदर रिलेशनशिप दैट यू आर इन, प्रॉब्लम तब होता है जब सामने वाला बंदा बात करना बंद कर देता है. इफ यू कंटिन्यू फाइटिंग, प्रॉब्लम डजंट कम. द प्रॉब्लम इज व्हेन वन पर्सन शट्स अप एंड डजंट टॉक. And girls are very good, no, at silent treatment. So in my medical college, I remember, if a girl wanted to really piss me off, what she has to do? Nothing. She has to ignore me and she has to just look through me as if I don't exist. Then I told, I asked one girl, ये क्या करते हो यार, तुम लोग, मेरे से तो होता नहीं है. एंड आप मेरे को गाली दो ना चलेगा, थप्पड़ मारो चलेगा, मगर आप ऐसे इग्नोर करते हो ना, ये बर्दाश्त नहीं होता. She said this is called as the royal cold shoulder treatment. So when you stop communication, it irritates the other person even more. I see so many smiling faces. I think you'll identify. Must have tried it, huh? Now you'll see in one relationship, there is one person who likes to talk. And the second person in the relationship, because we opposites attract, is a person who likes to listen and keep quiet. And the quiet person always feels that the other person should understand what I'm going through. Now you're married to me since 15 years. By now you should know what I like and what I don't like. Very commonly you'll hear this. And the other person says, no, but can't you tell me every day I love you? 3 words you can't say, even if it's a lie, tell, no? Then the guy will say, what do you think I'm working for? Why I'm slogging my ass out? Don't I like to be at home and sit with you and watch TV and eat and be okay? Why am I working so hard? Can't you understand why I'm making the FDs? Can't you understand why I'm making the security for you and your children? That's because I love you, no? Do I need to say these 3 words? But now the woman says, no, but I want those 3 words. I don't want your bloody solitaire diamond. I want 20 minutes with you, hand in hand, sitting over the riverfront and maybe having coconut water from one coconut with 2 straws. Maybe that's all she wants. Again, do you see the communication problem? Both love each other. One is speaking in German, I love you. The other person is speaking in maybe Hebrew, I love you. And both feel we don't love each other and we are giving each other bad words. So there's a nice book. In fact, I do this as a workshop, 1 hour workshop. It's very easy. You can just download this book free of cost. 5 love languages. If you ever get your hand on this book, it's beautiful. I have resolved so many communication issues by just doing this. Sometimes at cafe coffee day, just one tissue paper and one pen, 10 minutes of time with the couple, and the problem is resolved. So that's another good thing, 5 love languages, because we are all speaking I love you, but a language is something that the other person does not understand.
It's by Gary Chapman.
Oh, there you got it, Ringu. You're resourceful, huh? Now, one more thing that we must understand in relationships is our past experiences with relationships will determine how our future relationships will be. And first relationship we have is with our parents. How is a girl's relationship with her father will decide how is her relationship with the man in her life. And how is a boy's relationship with his mother will decide how he treats women in life. But for boys, it's very easy because it's dependent on the mother, the relationship of the guy with the mother. But for a woman, it is slightly complex because a woman's relationship with a man depends upon her relationship with her father as well as her observation of how her father treats the mother in a relationship. So now it becomes two. Now, suppose the father is beating the mother after having alcohol and the little girl has observed this. That becomes one factor. Secondly is, how is the father treating the girl as a daughter? Can you hear me? Anu, I can say you hi. Yeah, you can hear me. Very good. So Anu has done ANNU. So you have also done numerology or what? I've also recently learned numerology, 2 years. It's quite effective. So a girl sees the father. How is my father treating the woman of his life? Oh, he is drinking alcohol and he's beating her. Okay, wow. So that means if I get beaten by my man, that means my man loves me. Because for a little child, mother and father are in eternal love. They are gods, no? They are the universe for them. Child is not mature enough to understand. We are talking about before 7 years of age. Because after 8 years or 7 to 8 years, the personality is formed. Before that, there is very less of filter. Of course, today's kids are more smarter. But till that time, whatever the mother and father do is the gospel truth. So if they are robbing and stealing, that is the gospel truth for me. And I would love to do that because my parents also did it. So it comes naturally to me. There will be no guilt doing that. Now, secondly, how the father behaves with that girl child and how the girl interacts with the father is a second relationship that a girl learns. So now what will happen is this girl will typically attract a guy who will turn into an alcoholic and beat her. And that's why they say a girl attracts a man who's similar to her father. So like that, we can go into so much detail. It's so much fun to understand relationships, so much fun. And then negotiating relationships is an art. And it's a very easy art. It is not like painting and music and dance. It's far, far easier, far easier. There is a book called as Relationship Strategies. Okay, so Rinku, maybe you can type it on the chat for them. Relationship strategies, the E for E alphabet, elephant, and P for Paris, the E and P factor. Now, this book is by Dr. John Kappas. Rinku, you won't have to search. Dr. John Kappas, Kappas. Now, this is very interesting because most of my work is based on this man's work. He was one of the best psychiatrists of America. He wrote this book after 5 failed marriages. No wonder, no? He has authority to write on it. After that, his last marriage went on till the end of his life. In fact, his last wife completed the book for him after his death. Okay. And it's very interesting. So, what I told you about right now about the relationships, about the girl, how she, because since it's a woman's group, I'm focusing on the feminine aspect of relationship. Okay. So this was given by Dr. John Kappas. Interesting book. It's little technical. If you get to read it, well and good. Otherwise, you can just go to Hypnosis Mind Institute website and maybe you'll get some glimpses of this book to read. But I think just forget about this. That's technical. You leave it to the therapists and people who want to go through workshops. I would recommend you read Five Love Languages. It's a beautiful book. And if you don't want to read it, you make a group. I'll make you go through that. I'll just need half an hour with you whenever you have time. All I need is a pen and paper with you. I will make you go through it. And you can test the relationship with anybody, not just your husband, wife, son, brother, your boss, with anybody you can test it. That's the beauty. Five Love Languages. Another important thing that we need to understand, why I began this topic with childhood relationships, because our childhood relationships will determine the future relationships that we are going to have. One is what the girl learns from how father is treating her and how father is treating the mother, and also her personal experiences with her friends, with her school teacher, with the tuition teacher, and her mates at the playground. Let me take one example. All of you, please unmute yourself. Yeah, let's talk. Rinku, is that possible?
Yeah,
I
yeah.
know there can be background noise, or maybe, yeah, or maybe they can just raise the hand. In your chat, वहाँ पे एक sign है ऐसा हाथ का. जब आपको बात करनी है, you have to just tap so Rinku will know who wants to talk. I'm
No
going to
worries.
ask you a question. Okay. Suppose you had a fight with a friend and it was really bad. It was nasty. और आपको बहुत hurt किया उस बंदे ने या बंदी ने आपको बहुत हर्ट किया, दिल पे ठेस पहुंचाई, चोट पहुंचाई, व्हाटएवर व्हाटएवर. अगर अभी 10 साल के बाद या 5 साल के बाद वही बंदा आपके सामने आ रहा है, सपोज आप मॉल में जा रहे हो और अचानक सामने से वो बंदा आ रहा है, देन टेल मी व्हाट विल बी योर रिएक्शन. चलो,
And
somebody.
maybe, as you said, maybe a silent treatment.
A silent treatment. Fantastic, Rinku, that's good. चलो, I'll ask some people whom I can see. पल्लवी आपका रिएक्शन क्या होगा?
I'll just ignore and go away.
हाँ, तो वो साइलेंट ट्रीटमेंट इग्नोर हो गया. ठीक है, रूपाली, आपका रिएक्शन क्या होगा?
Vishaka has raised her hand. Vishaka, please talk.
ओके, विशाखा, यस.
So, just a formal smile and passing.
अच्छा, आप स्माइल करोगे? यू आर अ डिवाइन सोल.
Probably.
मैं तो नहीं करूंगा. आई विल डू व्हाट द गर्ल्स डू, नो, लाइक दैट. या, दैट्स अ गुड वन. ओके, सो हेमा, व्हाट विल यू डू?
I will just silently pass away.
साइलेंटली. सब अहमदनगर वाले साइलेंट ट्रीटमेंट के एक्सपर्ट लग रहे हैं. ओके, पूजा, व्हाट विल यू डू?
Ignore.
Ignore. Okay, Daksha, anybody has a different one? Daksha Munot, yeah?
Sir, I will categorize what place that friend has in my life. If she's really close, I will not let those 5 years pass. And if it turns, she
Excellent.
was not that close. So yes, ignorance is the answer.
ओके एक्सलेंट. अनु, तू क्या करेगी?
5 साल बहुत ज्यादा हो गए, मैं तो फटाफट अच्छी वाइब्रेशन भेजूंगी, पॉजिटिव.
अच्छा अच्छा, ओके फाइन, ग्रेट. ओके, तो किसी के पास और एक रिएक्शन है, कोई अलग रिएक्शन? दिस इज गुड. वन इज इग्नोर करना, वन इज पॉजिटिव वाइब्रेशन भेजना, 5 साल तक रुकना नहीं अगर स्पेशल पर्सन है, कैटेगराइज किया हुआ है जैसे दक्षा ने बोला. और कोई है रिएक्शन?
Someone has written, if that friend will talk, even I will talk.
हाँ, वेरी गुड. अगर सामने वाले ने मुझे कोई भी एक अच्छा पॉजिटिव रिएक्शन दिया, एक कदम आगे बढ़ाया, तो मैं 99 कदम आगे बढ़ाऊंगी. वेरी गुड, दैट्स अनदर रिएक्शन. एनी अदर रिएक्शन? या विशाखा, यू वांट टू आस्क मोर? आई थिंक योर हैंड इज स्टिल अप और स्टिल रेज. नो, ओके. एनीबॉडी एल्स वांट्स टू से एनी अदर रिएक्शन? हो सकता है कुछ और. ओके, कोई भी यहाँ पे ऐसा नहीं जाके उस बंदे को गुस्से से देखे, या कोई लोग होते हैं ना जो रास्ता बदल देते हैं अपना, है ना. कितने टाइप के रिएक्शन हो सकते हैं, बहुत टाइप के रिएक्शन हो सकते हैं. अब मुझे आप बताओ ऐसा क्यों होता है? एनीबॉडी वांट्स टू से? साक्षी, यू वांट टू से समथिंग? ऐसा क्यों होता है, क्यों इग्नोर करते हैं?
We are still living the same situation.
फैंटास्टिक. किसने बोला? साक्षी ने तो नहीं बोला, उसका माइक बंद है.
Shweta Gandhi.
Sir, I
Very
lost
good.
my network actually. I missed.
Okay, no problem, no problem. So I think Rinku is recording this, so maybe you can see it later on. Yeah. Okay, so beautiful. Miss Gandhi ना, I think गांधी ने बोला है. So हम लोग वही रियलिटी जी रहे हैं. बहुत अच्छी बात बोली आपने. क्या होता है ना, एक रिकॉर्ड होता है ना जिसकी सुई अटक जाती है, हम लोग बोलते हैं, पता है आपको? वहीं पे गाना चलते रहता है, आगे बढ़ता नहीं, आगे बढ़ता नहीं. हमारी पर्सनैलिटी के भी बहुत सारे हिस्से होते हैं. एक हिस्सा हमारा जब हमारा डिसअपॉइंटमेंट होता है तो वहां पे जाके अटक जाता है. फिर 5 साल हो गए, 10 साल हो गए, 20 साल हो गए, हम लोग लॉजिकली बोलते हैं मैंने पॉजिटिव वाइब्रेशन भेजा, मैं सबको माफ करती हूँ, आई हैव डन हार्ट टू हार्ट मेडिटेशन, मैंने फॉरगिवनेस में, रिंकू फिरोडिया ने मेरे को फॉरगिवनेस मेडिटेशन कराया, मैंने कर दिया, मैंने भगवान के हवाले कर दिया उसको, यू नो, वी डू ऑल दैट बुलशिट. मगर जब वो सामने आता है ना बंदा, एवरीथिंग गोज आउट ऑफ द विंडो. यू नो, आई एम टीचिंग ऑल रिलेशनशिप प्रॉब्लम्स. जब मेरे बच्चे के साथ वाइफ के साथ झगड़ा होता है ना, ये जितने कॉन्सेप्ट मैं आपको सिखा रहा हूँ सब विंडो के बाहर चले जाते हैं 1 मिनट में. बहुत अपने आप को समझाना पड़ता है. आज भी मैं सीख रहा हूँ. आई एम स्टिल वर्क इन प्रोग्रेस. इतना करने के बाद भी मैं सीख रहा हूँ. बट यस, आई एम फार बेटर देन व्हाट आई वाज 30 years ago. My wife and I, you know, we frequently discuss, let's divorce and live together. You can live in is best. Why should you get married? Not required nowadays. You guys are lucky. तुम लोग को तो अभी लिव इन करने मिलता है, हमको तो वो भी नहीं मिला. तो my wife and I से इससे अच्छा हम लोग फर्स्ट क्लास डिवोर्स होके we'll live in, we'll have no expectation. You treat me badly, I walk out. I treat you badly, you walk out. That's a good idea. But yes, traditional prejudices don't allow that, you know. Parents still raise eyebrows and their society. We are not so bold as yet. No, not everybody, not everybody. सो हमारी सुई वहां पे अटक जाती है. और जब वो सुई अटक जाती है, हम लोग बार बार वही चीज को इमेजिन करते हैं. और जब बार बार वही इमेजिन करते हैं तो वही नेगेटिव एनर्जी हमारे पास घूमती है. और जब वही नेगेटिव एनर्जी घूमती है तो हमारे रिस्पॉन्स भी वैसे ही होते हैं जो उस टाइम थे. तो हमको आज भी लगता है कि वो बंदा हमको हर्ट कर रहा है. अभी वो मरीनो इंस्टीट्यूट का एग्जांपल मैंने आपको दिया था, वो याद कीजिए. हो सकता है कि सामने वाला बंदा आपके साथ लड़ाई झगड़ा करके घर जाके बहुत पछताया, लेकिन उसको हिम्मत नहीं हुई आपके पास आके बोलने की कि यू नो व्हाट, आई एम फीलिंग सो शिट, आई डिड दैट टू यू, यू आर सो इंपॉर्टेंट पर्सन इन माय लाइफ. बट हो सकता है दैट पर्सन डजंट हैव द बॉल्स और द करेज टू टेल यू दिस. सब लोग थोड़ी इतने बोल्ड होते हैं अन्नू के जैसे, बोलेंगे मैं तो छोड़ूंगी नहीं, पॉजिटिव वाइब दूंगी, आजा आजा गले मिल, जप्पी ले, चल चल, सब भूल जाते हैं, चल आइसक्रीम खाते हैं. बाय द वे, अन्नू मेक्स ग्रेट आइसक्रीम एट होम. हाँ, आई वेंट टू अ होम इन अहमदनगर once. You should all go to her house, barge in and tell her to make that special ice cream she makes.
She makes good rajma also, but never invites.
Never invites you. Yeah, rajma, any Punjabi house you'll get good. Yeah, Anu is a great cook. Many people are great cooks, but you know, Anu ka best thing is her presentation is very good. Because first we eat with the eyes, no? Then with the nose, then with the tongue, isn't it? Also with the hand. So we use 5 senses to eat. So it's very important how you present. So we treat the same person in the same way as it happened that time. This is called as parataxic distortion. So Rinku, if you write it down, maybe जिनको interest है और डिटेल में इसको स्टडी करने के लिए वो स्टडी कर सकते हैं. ठीक है, क्योंकि ये तो 1 घंटे की टॉक है, इसमें हम लोग ज्यादा डिटेल में नहीं जा सकते. पैराटैक्सिक डिस्टॉर्शन, ये क्या होता है कि मैं आपको वैसे ही ट्रीट कर रहा हूं जैसे आपने मेरे साथ उस वक्त पे किया था. सो आई एम बेसिंग आज का रिस्पॉन्स ऑन what you did to me 20 years back. I am not giving you a fresh chance. मैं ये नहीं सोच रहा हूं कि शायद आप पछताए, आपने फॉरगिवनेस किया, आपको बहुत खराब लगा और आज आप बदल गए हो. हम बदलते हैं ना. वी आर नेवर द सेम. मैं जो कल रात को था वो मैं आज नहीं हूं ना. Isn't it? We are all learning. Everybody is changing. We are very dynamic. So even people change. Good people can become bad. Bad people can become good. But then again, there is no good and bad any which way. If we consider spirituality that everybody is our reflection, then they are just reflecting my emotions, no? But that's a very high concept. We are not going there because I do also past life regression. In that, you come to know that today the person who's terrorizing you is the one whom you terrorized last time. So it's just squaring up of karma. So it's very important to understand कि आज मैं एक नए रिलेशनशिप में या वही पुराने वाले लोगों को जिन्होंने मुझे डिसअपॉइंट किया उनके साथ वापस क्यों नहीं बना पा रहा, क्योंकि मैं उनको वैसे ही ट्रीट कर रहा हूं जैसे उन्होंने मेरे साथ पहले बर्ताव किया था. दिस इज पैराटैक्सिक डिस्टॉर्शन. मतलब मैं आज भी आपको उसी पुराने चश्मे से देख रहा हूं. आप बदल गए हो, लेकिन मुझे लगता है कि आप उतने ही कमीने हो जितने पहले थे. आप उतने ही खराब हो, आप उतने ही गुस्से वाले हो. क्योंकि हमारे माइंड में क्या होता है ना, रोज सुबह हम सब लोग हैं ना जो थोड़े ज्यादा पढ़ लिख जाते हैं, होशियार हो जाते हैं ना, हम लोग रोज सुबह एक बैग भर के निकलते हैं, लेबल्स भर के, पूरे लेबल्स भरे होते हैं अंदर. चलो आज अनु मिली, ये तो हमेशा हंसती रहती है, उसके ना दिमाग पे लेबल लगा दिया, अनु हमेशा हंसती रहती है, ये तो रोएगी ना तो भी इसका फेस ऐसे ही लगेगा जैसा हंस रही है. ये रिंकू है ना, बड़ी इरिटेबल है, इसको हर चीज टाइम पे चाहिए, टाइम पे चालू होनी चाहिए, टाइम पे बंद होनी चाहिए, ये ओसीडी है, उसको एक लेबल लगा दो. राइट. और फिर आपको मिली दक्षा, मिली, अच्छा दक्षा है ना, ये तो ऐसी ही है, इसको एक लेबल लगा दो. हम रोज सुबह घर से निकलते हैं और सबको लेबल लगाते जाते हैं और इन सब लेबल्स के बेसिस पे हम इनको ट्रीट करते हैं. अरे ये है ना रूही बहुत गुस्से वाली है, तो ऑब्वियसली नेक्स्ट टाइम मैं जब उसके सामने जाऊंगा तो मैं थोड़ा डर के जाऊंगा. मेरा रिएक्शन चेंज हो गया क्योंकि मैंने उनको लेबल कर दिया है. अनु तो हंसती है तो उसके सामने मैं अपने गार्ड्स ड्रॉप करके जाऊंगा और फिर अनु को लगेगा अरे दीस पीपल ऑलवेज टेक एडवांटेज ऑफ मी जस्ट बिकॉज आई एम नाइस एंड आई एम स्माइलिंग. मैं राजमा अच्छा बनाती हूँ तो क्या मैंने पूरा ठेका लिया अहमदनगर को घर पे बुला के खिलाने का. और रिंकू को देखो बहुत शानी है, मेरे नाम पे बिल फाड़ रही है सबका. ओ वुमनिया को पूरे मेरे घर पे बुला दिया, अपने घर में बुलाना. You understand how we beautifully put the label on everybody, and this creates distortion in relationship, this creates miscommunication in relationship, this creates disappointment. That means I don't want an appointment with you anymore. I can see some people restless. Okay, so based on our childhood experience with disappointments, we will treat fresh people in relationships and go through the same disappointments because we think they are the same. We don't give them a chance. और ये क्यों होता है? मैं ये चक्रास की वर्कशॉप लेता हूँ ना, इनफैक्ट मैंने नगर में भी ली थी एक बार. कौन सा आपका गुल मोहर होटल है ना कोई, डॉक्टर दूत ने ऑर्गेनाइज किया था. इट वाज अ नाइस वन. देन आई थिंक वी हैड टेकन अनदर वर्कशॉप सोल टेंपल देयर. ये चक्रास में ना एक चक्रा होता है, बोलते हैं हार्ट चक्रा. आई डोंट नो इफ यू हैव हर्ड अबाउट इट. हैव यू हर्ड अबाउट चक्रास? आई स्पेशलाइज इन टीचिंग अबाउट चक्रास. Apart from my medical practice, I also work with drugless therapies where people don't want to take medicine and work on the mind part of the physical body illness. Okay, that's my specialty. So heart chakra है ना, बड़ी अजीब चीज है. हार्ट का हिंदी में नाम क्या होता है?
दिल.
दिल ना. रिंकू बोली ना सबसे जल्दी फास्ट. रिंकू दिल का स्पेलिंग बोल इंग्लिश में.
DIL होता है क्या?
बराबर. अब इसका फुल फॉर्म क्या है? डी डिसअपॉइंटमेंट, आई इन एल लव.
Disappointments in love.
देखा, कभी किसी ने सोचा था? My sister used to always say, अगर तू डॉक्टर नहीं होता ना तो तू एक फ्लॉप कॉमेडी फिल्म का राइटर होता. Okay, because I believe spirituality is more for fun, laughter and enjoyment. In fact, right now at वाई, आप लोग के घर के बहुत नजदीक है, अहमदनगर के एक जगह है वाई, फुट हिल्स ऑफ महाबलेश्वर पे. वहां मैंने एक रिट्रीट की 4 दिन की, and that retreat was spirituality through fun. तो उसमें क्लिफ जंपिंग करा के, kayaking, boating, raft building, only through that, and we did some Sufi meditations etc. उसके through we tried to understand our problems and how to overcome them through dance movement therapy. आपको पता है डांस मूवमेंट थेरेपी एक चीज होती है, DMT, 2 साल का कोर्स है. एंड अगर आपके वहां पे कोई अगर डांस मूवमेंट थेरेपी वाला होगा उनसे प्लीज आपके ग्रुप के लिए बुलाइए.
We had took this dance movement therapy last month with Anuba Doshi. She was from Pune. She has a
Very
soul
good.
sphere art thing, something like that. And she did
Very
amazing.
good.
Very
Very
good.
good. Yes, yes. And you don't have to dance in that. You don't have to be a good dancer. In fact, good dancers cannot do dance movement therapy. That's the beauty. Just in your body movement, because see, your emotions get trapped in certain areas. जैसे मैं अभी एक चक्रास की वर्कशॉप करता हूँ ना, तो उसमें हम लोग सिखाते हैं इमोशंस किधर ट्रैप होते हैं. एक ब्रांच है, रिंकू यू कैन टाइप इन द चैट बॉक्स, किनेसियोलॉजी, KINESIO, किनेसियो, जैसे काइनेटिक होंडा होती है ना, किनेसियोलॉजी. किनेसियोलॉजी एक ब्रांच है, उसमें बोलते हैं कि इमोशंस जो अनरिजॉल्व होते हैं, जो सॉल्व नहीं होते हैं, वो हमारे बॉडी में जाके बैठ जाते हैं. माइंड उसको स्टोर कर देता है बिकॉज इट्स अनरिजॉल्व. वो पका नहीं है खाना, तो उसको फ्रिज में रखना पड़ेगा ना. जब तक पका नहीं तो आप खाएंगे नहीं, आप खाएंगे नहीं तो उसको घर में पड़ा रहेगा वो. सेम वे अनरिजॉल्व इमोशनल कॉन्फ्लिक्ट्स, ट्रॉमास एक्सेट्रा गेट स्टोर्ड. एंड वो कहां पे स्टोर होंगे, वो एग्जैक्ट स्पॉट होता है, और वो किनेसियोलॉजी आपको बताती कहां है. मैं आपको एक एग्जांपल देता हूं. डू यू नो एनीबडी जिसको नी पेन है आपके घर में, या आपके रिलेटिव्स में या फ्रेंड में नी पेन, राइट? यू नो. हाँ, अभी आप उनका नेचर एनालाइज करो. आर दे पीपल हु आर वेरी प्रिंसिपल्ड? आर दे पीपल हु आर लाइक जिसको ना अपने हिसाब से चीज चाहिए कि मेरे रूम में यही कलर मुझे अच्छा लगता है, और खाना है ना ऐसा ही होना चाहिए, या हमारे खानदान में है ना ऐसा ही होता है, अगर आपको ये नहीं चलेगा तो आप कहीं और जगह देख लीजिए. That types, in Marathi they call them pramanik, and the extension of this can be obstinacy, ziddi or rigid people. So knee pain usually ऐसे लोगों को, क्योंकि वो इमोशन वहां पे जाके बैठता है. I see some smiles. Okay, great. So let me tell you something about girls. Okay, so किसी को सर्वाइकल स्पॉन्डिलोसिस है? आपको पता है सर्वाइकल स्पॉन्डिलोसिस होता है, यहाँ नस दब जाती है गर्दन की, है ना. एंड शोल्डर पे, यहाँ पे अपर शोल्डर पे पेन होता है, नॉट शोल्डर, शोल्डर के बाजू वाली जगह है. ओके, सो ये पूरा अपर बैक या सर्वाइकल स्पॉन्डिलोसिस उन लोगों का होता है जो लोग बहुत रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी लेते हैं. क्लासिकल कौन है पता है आपको? इंडियन बहू. इंडियन बहू कौन होती है? अनु कितना हंस रही है मुंह छुपा छुपा के. सो इमेजिन अनु शादी करके औरंगाबाद से अहमदनगर आई. ऐसे मैं एग्जांपल दे रहा हूँ, सच बात नहीं है, अनु की स्टोरी नहीं है, मुझे और किसी का पता नहीं है, तो उसको मैं बलि का बकरा बना रहा हूँ. वो मेरी बहन है ना, चलता है. सो अनु नई औरंगाबाद से शादी करके आई. अभी वो घर में आई तो उसको अपनी जगह बनानी है ना, है कि नहीं? सास के बारे में पता नहीं कैसी है, दिखती तो अच्छी है, स्माइल तो करती है, अंदर से कैसी है पता नहीं, वी डोंट नो. एंड पंजाबी सासेस आर नॉट ग्रेट women on earth, the greatest women on earth. And as it is, Sas is very badnaam in Indian mythology. I don't know why. I know so many amazing Sasubais and their daughters love them, daughter-in-laws. In fact, there is one lady who comes to me in my consultation. She was depressed. So I said, what happened? She says, I'm missing my mother-in-law. I said, what happened? She died. She said, no. I've come to my mom's place to stay for last 3 days. And you know what? I don't like my mom's house anymore. I'm missing my mother-in-law. Yeah? We have so much fun. And the best part is the mother-in-law is also my patient. She phones and tells me, मेरे को नींद नहीं आ रही. क्यों नहीं आ रही? What is disturbing you? I'm continuously thinking of my daughter-in-law. क्योंकि वो वहां गई और मेरी बेटी जो घर में आई ना, I don't like my daughter है, बहुत किटकिट वाली है. पहले ऐसी नहीं थी, पता नहीं, मेरे को मेरी बहू अच्छी लगती है. So actually, we have this label that mother-in-law is bad and daughter-in-law is good. That's not true. It's not a general rule. Times are changing. Okay. So Anu gets married, comes from Aurangabad to Ahmednagar. She's new in the family. What she says, कोई कुछ कर रहा होगा ना, उसको अपनी जगह बनानी है ना. She wants to make her place in the family. She wants to fit in. Because वो घर छोड़ के आई है, बाकी लोग थोड़ी घर छोड़ के किधर गए हैं. इस बेचारी को तो अपना पिलो बनाना है, अपना बेड जम पता करना है, उस रूम में सेटअप होना है, कैसे उस घर में रहना है, वो सब चीज उसको सीखनी है. तो वो हर जगह पे सबकी गुड बुक्स में जाने की कोशिश करती है. तो क्या करती है, कोई किसी को कुछ होता है, वेट ना डैडी जी मैं हूं ना. मम्मी जी कुछ करिए, मम्मी जी रुको ना, मैं हूं ना. हस्बैंड है, अरे आप रुकिए ना, मैं हूं ना. दूसरे भाई साहब है ना, मैं हूं ना. शी बिकम्स द मैं हूं ना सिंड्रोम. व्हाट इज मैं हूं ना सिंड्रोम? आई एम ऑलवेज रेडी टू हेल्प. आई एम वोडाफोन का कुत्ता, ऑलवेज रेडी टू हेल्प. तो शुरुआत में तो उसको बड़ा मजा आता है सबको हेल्प करने में, सबकी रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी अपने पे ले लेती है. नाउ एंड कम ऑन, दिस इज ह्यूमन नेचर. कोई मेरा वजन उठा रहा है तो मैं अपना वजन क्यों उठाऊंगा? अभी 2 साल हो गए अन्नू को, अभी 2 साल के बाद अन्नू बोलती है यार अभी तो मेरी जगह फिट हो गई है, तो मुझे अभी इतना ट्राई करने की जरूरत नहीं है, तो वो बैक सीट लेने लगती है। अब जैसे अन्नू बैक सीट लेने लगती है, क्योंकि इतनी रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी अभी वो उठा नहीं सकती, क्योंकि उसने एक बार करने बोला था, ये तो रोज रोज मुझे दे रहे हैं। अभी एवरीबडी डिपेंडेंट ऑन मी, अन्नू ये कर दे, अन्नू वो कर दे, अन्नू ये कर दे, अन्नू वो ला दे। अभी ऐसा हो गया यार, अन्नू बोलती है मेरी कुछ लाइफ है कि नहीं, देयर इज नो मी टाइम, आई डोंट गेट टाइम टू स्पेंड विद माय हस्बैंड एंड माय चिल्ड्रन, व्हाटएवर. And then the same responsibility which she willingly took has become a burden. These people get cervical spondylosis. People who willingly take extra responsibility and later on don't know how to delegate it back. Cervical spondylosis, thyroid problems because the throat chakra gets affected. Do you know of some people with cervical spondylosis who cannot say no? पता नहीं उसे ना ही नहीं बोला जाता, क्यों? क्योंकि वो मैं हूं ना सिंड्रोम है, अभी ना बोलने होता ही नहीं है, डर लगता है, लोग क्या सोचेंगे, तो दे बिकम पीपल्स प्लीजर्स, सबको प्लीज करते रहते हैं, और फिर एंड में क्या होता है, दे डिसप्लीज देमसेल्व्स, क्योंकि खुद टूट जाते हैं, और फिर टूट जाते हैं तो क्या होता है, देन द बॉडी ब्रेक्स डाउन, व्हाट माइंड कैन नॉट हैंडल द बॉडी पेज द प्राइस, फिर उनको सर्वाइकल स्पॉन्डिलोसिस, हाइपोथायरॉइडिज्म एंड ऐसी टाइप की प्रॉब्लम होती है। आपको पता है यहाँ एक मसल होती है यहाँ पे, ये कैन यू सी रिकू, जस्ट टेल मी यस और नो, यहाँ पे दिख रहा है आपको मैंने जो बताया? Yeah, so those who go to the gym will know, trapezius muscle बोलते हैं इसको। मालूम है कौन सी मसल है? जब आप टीवी देखने बैठते हो ना, सोफा पे कोई बैठा है, आप नीचे बैठे हो, और जब किसी का हाथ आपका यहाँ पे आता है, फिर आपको लगता है अरे दबाओ ना, अच्छा लग रहा है, अच्छा लग रहा है। Do you know that अच्छा लगने वाली मसल, that muscle where you want somebody to continuously squeeze you there. Sometimes you can also do it, but अपने आप करने में मजा नहीं आता है, कोई और करे ना बड़ा मजा आता है। So that muscle, that trapezius muscle में कभी किसी को पेन हो ना, so you know what is that? ख्याति, if she is here, no, she will know. ख्याति ने उसका एक बहुत अच्छा शॉर्ट फॉर्म बनाया है, because she's done that workshop with me. So it is called as, suppose left side की trapezius muscle आपकी दुख रही है, तो उसको हम बोलते हैं rude, rough and arrogant behavior of yourself you don't like, क्योंकि वो इमोशन है। I don't know why I was rude to that person. Just when you feel bad about being rude to somebody, you get pain here. And suppose you get it on the right side, then you don't like the rude, rough, arrogant behavior of somebody else. So like that, पूरे body में, means just a female breast has 16 chakra points on it. 16 emotions अभी तक पता चले हैं, और भी होंगे. There's so much. And the funny part is they are so accurate. They're so accurate. एक बुक है You Can Heal Your Life by Louis Hay. Very good book. Like I have sold by thousands in my clinic. उस बुक के अंदर towards the end एक अपेंडिक्स होता है, बीमारी का नाम लिखा होता है, let's say polycystic ovarian disease, आजकल बड़ा कॉमन है ना, famous disease, PCOD. In Mumbai, I don't know about outside, in Mumbai every third girl has it. It's a very shocking thing, but metaphysically I understand why it is there. There's a reason for it to be there. So PCOD, let's say for example, so Louis Hay will tell you what is the emotion which causes PCOD, okay, and the corrective thought form. It's quite interesting, you must read that book. Of course, we should go for customized affirmations, not those ready-made affirmations like that. Customized are much better. So let's say constipation, what is the emotion? Fat. Of course, many people, I'm into this gymming and diet, nutrition and all this business because there's a lot of money in slimming, a lot of money. They say hair, don't see mine, yeah, hair, skin and slimming. These are 3 things people will pay you any amount for that. I used to teach in Chennai, Pondicherry, Auroville, Hyderabad, Chennai, Bangalore. I used to teach a lot. I just resigned actually 5 years back from traveling so much. You'll be surprised, the highest sale of talcum powder is in South India. And you know why I was popular? I asked them, why I'm so popular in South India? I got a very shocking reply on the research. I do these stupid researches, funny researches. I like doing it. मेरी एक वर्कशॉप खत्म होती थी और अगली वर्कशॉप के लिए 15 लोग ऑलरेडी बुक हो जाते थे, तो हम लोग बुकिंग चालू कर देते थे। तो मैंने पूछा कि why am I so popular? I'm not advertising, I'm not paying any people to get me people, no commissions, nothing. Other teachers are complaining उनको students नहीं मिलते हैं. And the answer was my person who used to organize for me, like how you have Rinku here for you. So I had my Rinku there in South, तो उसको मैंने पूछा रिंकू ये क्या है? उसका नाम रिंकू नहीं था, उसका नाम था वेणुगोपाल. Okay, so I asked him, वेणुगोपाल ये क्या है? So he says that, sir, that's because you're fair, no? So people like you. Can you imagine? They choose teachers based on the color. So it's always what I don't have, I like in you, no? Just because I was fair. Can you imagine? And that was my selling point. Somewhere my Punjabi skin came in use, yeah. So, and why did we come to those chakras? Because we are talking about heart chakra.
Heart.
So why I'm developing this for you is so that you understand that every emotion, when it is unresolved, will get stored in some part of the body, and any unresolved emotion takes maximum 8 years to form a disease. This is psychological research. That's why you have to resolve your emotion, and that's why women are more healthy than men, because उन लोग बोल के इधर उधर अपना इमोशनल रिजॉल्व कर लेते हैं, किसी ना किसी से बात कर लेते हैं. मेन क्या होते हैं, थोड़े सड़ू होते हैं, वो अंदर ही अंदर, मर्द को दर्द नहीं होता. They don't want to share. नहीं कुछ नहीं, everything is all right, everything is all right. They keep on saying everything is all right, and they keep bottling up, all more sick. And that's why in anthroposophical studies, they have found out that women are more healthier than men as a species. They live longer. Immunologically, they are better. They fight disease better. Their cold tolerance is better. Their longevity is more. And the best thing is they can give birth to a child. A man cannot. So a woman is more complete than a man. Most importantly, women's emotions are labile. Labile means they are very, very malleable with their emotions. They can change fast. They are very dynamic. They don't get fixed. And that's what gives them mental tenacity, strength. Mentally, women are very strong. Women, and that's why men always try to put women down, because if you see, I do one workshop called as karma management and life purpose assessment. So in that, I tell you how we evolved as humans. So we evolved from animals, okay? The Darwin's theory. So as we were evolving, if you see in nature, the female of the species is always more stronger than the male. Do you know this? Now you go and see Discovery Channel in National Geographic, and you'll be surprised that the feminine species in nature actually uses males only for reproduction and then kills it. Now as we evolved, we males were shit scared कि अभी हम इंसान बन गए हैं, ये वुमन हमको रिप्रोडक्शन के लिए यूज करके मेरे को तो मार देगी, तो फिर क्या करने का, उसको पहले से ही दबा के रखने का, वीक बना देने का. And that's why men tried to put women down across centuries. This is coming from our evolution. So a man was traditionally scared of a woman, so he tries to put, and that's why all men who are abusive towards women are very scared inside. And men who give lots of liberty to women are very strong men, because you can free somebody only when you feel secure. Love is all about setting the person free. So understand this. So coming back to heart chakra, what is heart chakra doing? In childhood, suppose you had a bad fight with somebody hurt you, insulted you, gave you a very dirty, deep, disgusting hurt at an emotional level. Then what happens is you learn that every time I love somebody and allow somebody to come close to me, I get hurt. So now what will happen? Tell me. Now you have to tell me the reaction. Okay, too much of talk. I don't like the one-way talking. चल रिंकू, देख कौन हाथ ऊपर कर रहा है.
ठीक है.
What will happen? बोलो. Somebody has really hurt you, and then you have realized, अरे यार मेरे को जितने बार लोगों को नजदीक आने देती हूँ, इन लोग तो सारी मेरी बजा के जाते हैं. What will your reaction be? चलो. Next time when you go in relationship, what will you be careful about?
Be cautious of getting close.
Very good. You'll be cautious of getting close. Very good. What else?
10 step behind. Like even if you want to express your love, you will feel better not to express than get disappointed.
Superb. कौन बोल रहा है? Very nice.
It's Gandhi.
गांधी यहाँ कोई साइकोलॉजिस्ट है, गांधी बॉर्न साइकोलॉजिस्ट है. हाँ, सेकंड गुड आंसर. वेरी गुड. So you try to then keep a wall. There's an invisible wall, and people will tell you, I can come so close to you, but I can't get beyond a certain point. जैसे कि कोई एक पता नहीं एक इनविजिबल दीवार है आपके और मेरे बीच में. Many times you will feel it with some people, and जिनके साथ आप ये फील करोगे ना दीवार, समझ जाना वो बहुत हर्ट हुआ है कभी लाइफ में. वो किसी को नजदीक आने नहीं देगा. Yeah, some people like this, or maybe you have gone through, because you have been hurt. Now you're 10 steps behind. You're very cautious, and you take lots of time to allow the other person to come close. It takes a lot of time to trust somebody in a relationship. बहुत time लग जाता है, और तब तक गाड़ी छूट जाती है. So remember one thing. If you go from this talk learning just this one thing, I'll be very happy. Take back home. Okay, am I treating this person based on my past reaction of my interaction with this person? But ask yourself this one question. Now it could be your business relationship, it could be your love relationship, it could be with your child, with your servant. So am I treating this person whom I'm feeling angry and disappointed with, am I disappointed with this person because of my past interaction with this person or the fresh interaction? बस इतना ही पूछना आपको अपने आप को कि मैं इसको आज भी, मेरे पति या मेरे हस्बैंड या मेरे बॉयफ्रेंड ने मुझे चीट किया, am I still treating this person based on that one thing that I came to know from the message from the phone? That is, if you're still with that person, am I still basing that? Maybe the person has changed. You never know. Maybe the person has changed. But yes, then you confirm. Don't treat the person based on past relationship. That doesn't mean you go again and get yourself hurt again. No. That is, you will give a fresh chance to the second person. If the second person behaves in the same way, then you will take appropriate action. Okay, yes, I am operating out of fairness. I gave a second chance. I did not behave based on my past reaction with that person. Bas, itna hi check karna hai. If you understood this, you have understood the entire treatment of relationships and disappointments. And you know what? This exercise, you do it with yourself. Am I treating myself based on what mistake I did in the past? This is a very important exercise. Forget about others. Work on yourself. I believe we should only work on ourselves because others are a reflection. As we heal, they also heal automatically. They change. And it's a futile attempt to change the world. Let's change ourselves because we are the world, we are the universe. Shri Krishna ji did that, no? He opened the mouth and showed the whole universe in the mouth, no? That is the Aham Brahmasmi concept. I am the universe and the universe is me. So why change the universe? I change myself, the whole universe changes. It's a big concept, huh? It's a crown chakra concept. So can I expect you to do one exercise tonight before you go to sleep? Just ask yourself, how am I treating myself? Am I disappointed with myself? If you're disappointed with yourself, okay, then you do this exercise. Or you find out one person with whom you're very disappointed and you ask, am I treating this person based on my past interaction? Or am I giving this person a fresh chance? And that person has again done wrong, and that's why I'm disappointed. Just find this out, and your answer will come automatically. There is no rocket science to this. And then you will know what to do. What do you say, Rinku? Time up?
Can I ask you a question on this? Like you said, a fresh chance. How many fresh chances can you give to a person? Like, like how many times are we supposed to get hurt in a relationship? I wanted to ask.
Ideally, you should never get hurt in a relationship. If the person has hurt you once and you are not basing your fresh interaction based on the past hurt, and if the person again hurts, inform the person. You know, there's those two video clips that I sent. I wish I could show you. It would be so clear. They are funny videos, but it would make it so clear. Just tell that person, you know what, I've been hurt by you earlier, and I tried to check again. This time I'm again hurt, and I don't think I wish to give you any more chances. And that's the time you have to take appropriate action and hear the other side story. There's a whole thing to relationship management. Then you have to ask yourself, why am, you know, in spite of that, if the person promises you not to hurt again and again hurts you, in that time, what I would say is I should ask myself, Rinku, that why am I repeatedly allowing others to hurt me? What is my benefit in it? You understand?
Yeah.
Why am I being a doormat and a dustbin? Maybe it is my insecurity ना कि अरे मैं पैसा कमा नहीं सकती, मैं पढ़ी लिखी नहीं हूँ, मैं काम नहीं कर सकती, मैं मम्मी के वहां वापस नहीं जा सकती, मेरे हाथ में तो कुछ है नहीं, अरे and of course the most mother of all excuses, बच्चों का क्या इसमें दोष था? Many single parents raise amazing children, and many parents who are together raise horrible children. You know, you are Marwadi community, you must be knowing. Few years back, Kolkata के Marwadi community के newspaper में एक article आया था of a very big leading industrialist family, and I'm trying to say in Hindi English mix, please bear with me. I'm trying to do the best for you to mix it like Z News. So पेपर में आया था कि एक 11 साल की लड़की या 9 साल की लड़की ने एक लेटर लिखा और सुसाइड कमिट करने के बाद, इट वाज अ सुसाइड नोट, एंड उसने लिखा था कि मैं अपने माँ बाप को इस दुख से मुक्त करना चाहती हूँ कि वो रोज मेरे आगे बिहेव करते हैं एज इफ दे आर वेरी लवी डवी, और उन लोग आपस में बहुत प्यार है और उन लोग इतना अच्छा ड्रामा करते हैं मेरे आगे, बट आई नो इट इज सो डिफिकल्ट फॉर देम कि 24 घंटे मेरे आगे वो नाटक करते हैं कि उनके तालमेल बहुत अच्छे हैं और आपस में प्यार करते हैं, मैं उनको इससे मुक्त करना चाहती हूँ, इसलिए मैं सुसाइड कमिट कर रही हूँ. कैन यू इमेजिन? बच्चों को पता चल जाता है जब आप ड्रामा करते हो. If it is relationship is bad, the kids should know. Again, this is very different from normal traditional psychological way of handling. This is a little different way of handling. Okay, it's not as direct as I'm saying. There are subtle ways of doing it. You don't go and tell your children, see, we are messed up couple. No, not like that. But when you fake it, kids come to know. Kids को सब पता होता है. They subconsciously know. I'll give you one example ना. आपके बच्चे जब छोटे तो आपके मम्मा क्या हुआ? अब तो कुछ नहीं बेटा, ठीक है. नहीं मम्मा क्या हुआ? Why they say mama kya hua? Why they know? They know it. Something is wrong. They just know it. Maybe they don't know what is wrong, but they know that something is wrong. So, Rinku, I would, to that question whoever asked you, बार बार अगर मैं हर्ट हो रहा हूं तो मुझे ये पता करना है कि मैं अपने आप को हर्ट क्यों होने दे रहा हूं. कहीं पे हो सकता है मेरी इनसिक्योरिटी है, मेरी लैक ऑफ कॉन्फिडेंस है कि मैं अपनी लाइफ को अपने हाथ में नहीं ले सकता.
There's another question that some does not with the husband, but then some relations, do they come with a expiry date like that? You get saturated out of these relationships at times, and they are your best relations, but at times you start feeling saturated in them. So is that a
Why
good
did
feeling? Is that a good feeling?
why did you ask me this question? Anyway, see, this is a very advanced question. Now, I don't know the level of maturity of this group. I don't know the level of vibration of this group. I don't know what belief systems they are operating from. I'm telling you this, the answer which I'm giving you, please ignore if it doesn't suit you. This is what I'm giving you as a metaphysical, spiritual answer. Understand there's a larger thing behind this. Don't take it at face value. Relationships are karmic. See, my forte is karma management, okay? Life purpose assessment. I help people with understanding life purpose. So we have a purpose of life. When we come in life, and because we are human beings, we live on interaction, so we need relationships. And because we need relationships are there, and relationships are there to finish certain karmas. So as Rinku told you, when we meet somebody, there's a certain karmic interaction that needs to be over. And once that karmic interaction is over, you will suddenly feel the spark going out, as if ऐसा लग रहा है जैसा मेरा प्यार है ही नहीं. I'm now not attracted to this person. It will go away. But then society tells you you got to be together. And in India में तो बहुत ही problem है. 7 जन्म का होता है. Abroad luckily ऐसे नहीं. You know what is American Psychological Association's latest legal definition of relationship? You'll be surprised. The latest meaning, I'm talking about few years back, American Psychological Association, they define, for law, what is a normal person and a normal relationship. So a normal relationship is when you can be with one person for more than 24 months. You are a normal relationship person. That means according to them, if you are with one person for 24 months, that means 2 years, you are normal. So actual lifespan of a relationship they have legally defined is 2 years. So when the spark goes away, we choose to remain together, maybe as friends. And love is a distractor implant. Understand, love is a very floaty energy. Love नहीं करने का कभी. ये foolishness है. अभी yesterday night I saw Veer Zara again. I and my wife again we were crying. 21 साल 22 साल कोई कैसे किसके लिए रुक सकता है? The songs are so good. मैं भी रो रहा हूँ, मेरी wife भी रो रही है. कितने अच्छी मूवी है. Have you seen Veer Zara? Please see. I've learned my spirituality only through Hindi films. Most beautiful Hindi songs and Hindi films से मैंने अपने workshops बनाए हैं, लाखों रुपया कमाया है. What I'm trying to say is love is a floaty energy. It makes you ungrounded. Love combined with balanced, grounded, practical approach is what we need. प्यार से पेट नहीं भरता है. I know one Marwadi girl from Mumbai, South Mumbai. She ran away with the liftman. She's coming from an industrialist family, and that liftman was a Bihari guy, nice looking guy with long hair and all, and he used to always be fun. Friday, first day, first show picture dekhta tha. A very nice guy, always smiling, and she fell in love with him, and she ran away, and she came back in 2 months. Why? No, he's a nice guy, but घर में कुछ है ही नहीं यार. थोड़े दिन तो मजा आया, अभी नहीं अच्छा लगता है. It's too difficult life. I have to cook. I'm used to servant नहीं है, कार नहीं है. वो तो लकड़ी तोड़ के लाने बोलता है चूल्हा जलाने के लिए. मैं तो गैस पे यूज हूँ. So see, that time she was in love. She said, I will do anything with you. तू मुझे जंगल में भी रख दे, मैं रह लूंगी. 4 फुट के झोपड़ी में भी रह जाऊंगी. वो बात बराबर है, अच्छी बात है. Good. How long? So practicality is very important. So Rinku, coming back to the same question, in relationships, when the karmic interaction is over, the fizz goes out. It's like coke. एक बार खुल गया ना, fizz निकल गया, फिर वो coke पीने मजा नहीं आता है. And that's the time then you will go to the next level of relationships. You might get attracted to another person with whom you have another karmic interaction.
But every
So
time
attract.
goes out and every time you're into a new relationship, will that work?
No, so again, that's why I told you this question is very mature, and I don't know the maturity of the group here. I didn't want to answer this question. See, this is how the misunderstandings occur. I am not telling you or promoting that you keep having 10-minute relationships. I'm not telling you that. What I'm trying to tell you is if the fizz goes out of a relationship, try to understand what you have to learn with this person is now over, and don't talk about love, become great friends. Become great friends. बिकॉज आइडियली एनी शिप, किसी भी वर्ड में शिप आता है ना, तो वो डूबने ही वाला है. शिप डूबती है, फ्रेंडशिप डूबेगी, रिलेशनशिप डूबेगी. सो हैव रिलेशंस, बी फ्रेंड्स. In any good relationship, husband and wife should be a friend, because in friends there is no expectation. You're just having fun. You only meet for happy times. Friends meet for happy times. And if you become friends, expectation बहुत कम हो जाता है, and life is so much fun. When you meet friends, how you are, you're just chilled out. You can just be yourself. Tell me, when you meet your school friends, college friends, what happened? Why you talk of some foolish, funny things, childish things, and you're quite okay doing that. But when you're in your own society, suddenly you become so prim and proper. That's because friends don't judge you. So if you can, in your relationship, become friends, expectations go down, judgment goes down, and then you can do things like friends do. Chalo, let's hang out, let's chill. Like I and my wife, we are like friends. We just hang around, we go for walks. Chalo yahan jate, chal wahan jate. One day she says, you know what, I don't want to walk with you yaar today. मेरे को तो थोड़ा अपना time चाहिए. Cool, I'll go and walk with neighbor's wife, no problem.
There's somebody
So
written in the chat box that you were talking something about the PCOD and you did not complete it. She would like to know something what you were talking about.
polycystic ovarian disease. Ovaries have a chakra which is to do with synchronicity with the rhythm of the universe. It's a big topic, but I'm just trying to concise it for you. So, when you are not in sync with the rhythm of the universe, that means you feel health is not coming on time, wealth is not coming on time, love is not coming on time, मेरी शादी time पे नहीं हो रही है, or my work is not happening on time. When all this happens, when you feel that you are ahead in time in life or you're behind in time in life, that's when the ovarian chakra malfunctions and PCOD occurs. And that's the time you feel I need to take charge, and you become more masculine. And that's why the symptoms of PCOD are where a woman will sprout hairs, hirsutism, lip pe, upper lip, your chin pe baal zyada aane lagte hain. Also, your body becomes huge like a man. You want to fight. You start getting pimples. You start becoming looking rough because you got to be tough. And usually these ones, again, not necessarily all, but in many, they may have problems with pregnancy because man doesn't give birth to a child. And usually PCOD you'll see common in girls who are very career oriented and ambitious, who don't want to be a typical kitchen mein atki hui lady, who wants to go out and earn and go move ahead in life. So they usually develop because they do not like the femininity that they have. They feel, no, I feel men have more advantage, why we should always go down. So then they reject their own femininity. That's when the PCOD or the reproductive organs start giving trouble. Maybe in short, if I could explain this to you, but that's huge. It's a 3-day workshop, so very difficult to explain everything
If
to you.
people want to contact you for this chakra management or they want to come with you on your retreats to learn more about it, Yogesh, can you just let us know where we can contact
So
you?
what you do is, Rinku, if you can put down my number
All right.
here and my email ID. Best is my number because I'm good with WhatsApp. 986
Yeah.
944
Yeah.
8929.
So it is 9869448929, right?
So just anybody is interested, just WhatsApp me your full name and write, please add me to your mailing list. So I'll add you to my WhatsApp list. So whatever I'm doing nowadays, mostly webinar work is also happening. You're most welcome to join. And most of these are economical, easy to handle, good workshops, which are practically useful, which we can use it for ourselves.
All right.
So you're most welcome to
And
join.
you said that you can do this 5 love languages, some book you talked about, and you said that we can just finish this sometime in half an hour thing or something.
Yes, half an hour to maximum 45 minutes. Yes.
All right. So would that be through a WhatsApp chat or would that be a Zoom call again, Yogesh?
Zoom call is also so
All
if
right.
your group is ready, we can do it again whenever you want.
Okay. So we will get in touch with you regarding that. So
Sure, 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 sure.
any more questions that have been like they're coming? So I would just check the chat box. Anyone wants to come ahead and ask Yogesh any more questions about I think you've answered so many of them, Yogesh, that there is a real, very clear perspective. Even you've changed our perspective towards some of our relationships. So, like,
Yeah, it's always Rinku, it's always us because the other person is just mirroring us. So sometimes when we have suppressed anger, we feel the whole world is angry.
no, because of this movie, Saudagar, we only learned the full form of Ilu, that's I love you. Today we got another perspective, it's DIL, and that's disappointments in love. So that is a different kind of thing we got to learn today. And what you said is communication is really, really very important in every, where there comes silence, then there comes a lot of miscommunication and judgments. And I think silence is really not good into any relationship.
No, Rinku, silence is golden. Silence speaks louder than words. But yes, that is once you're spiritual and you are beyond relationships. But before that, silence can be detrimental. Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah, but maybe giving a silent treatment is not right at times, even if the person is approaching you 10 times, but you just don't want to communicate and finish it off, probably. So, ऐसे इसके लिए. And I love the way you said that relationships are customized. Actually, none comes in the same shape or size. They're all customized
Absolutely.
relationships. So, I would just say we've took a lot of time of yours, Yogesh. We were supposed to be out by 5, but thank you so much for all your time. You've been really kind in your words, and you've really given. Well, I have written 3 pages about it, and I'm really going to go through it because my mother suffers with this knee problem, so that you've solved. Then there's a father and girl. What you said was really nice, beautiful, and everything. And we would love to order these books, Five Love Languages, Gary Chapman, which we've already told. So it was really nice. Thank you for accepting our invitation. Thank you for being here on O Womania. And we hopefully getting you to Nagar very soon. Once this Corona ka chakkar is down, we get you for the chakras here in Nagar. So we can actually do a 3-day session with you here in Nagar. So because Nagar is a place like, as you said, why is again 5 hours from here. So we can get you from Bombay to Nagar in 5 hours. So it would be very nice if we can do a little retreat here in our own place, Ahmednagar, where people are looking forward to have more sessions with you, because there are a lot of people who are putting up already in the chat box that they've loved your session. Awesome session. Thank you so much for this beautiful session. Thank you so much, sir. Ahead and ahead. So thank you so much, Yogesh. Thank you, Khyati, for introducing us to Yogesh. And we got such a lovely speaker on our O Woman. And because this topic is very vast and we could actually talk about it for another 5-6 hours, because when girls start talking about their relationships and disappointments, the topic could be huge. But as you said, every mother-in-law is good and every daughter-in-law is good. So I think, and you've given us a good exercise to do tonight, and put an insight on your own self and see where we are going wrong or what we are doing wrong with our own self. So that's a good exercise. I would request everyone to do this tonight and introspect yourself. Thank you again, Yogesh. I know I speak too much, but thank you so much for being here on this Ovumania platform. And we're looking forward to see you in Nagar very, very soon.
So, Rinku, I don't think you speak a lot. I think you speak well. First of all, see again, do you see the Rinku's relationship with Rinku? She feels she is not good because the moment she says, I think I speak a lot, but she speaks so well, so beautifully. You have encapsulated my whole talk. You understand? That's your forte, that's your USP. You are able to put everything in a nutshell. So from now on, you will never say, I speak a lot. The problem is the people who feel that you speak a lot, they need to learn to communicate, because if they start speaking, then you cannot speak more. So you understand. So Rinku, first of all, stop, remove that label which you have put today morning on yourself. I speak a lot. Remove it. Just remove it.
You know,
Okay.
Yogesh, I have my own channel called Bolne Ki Dukan, because I, as you said, I speak well. So I have a Bolne Ki Dukan where I just keep on speaking whatever I feel like.
Absolutely, you should. And those who want to listen will listen. Those who don't want to listen, it's fine. So in fact, you will attract those people who like to listen. Yeah. So that's quite okay. In fact, I would just tell you all to check your relationship with yourself tonight. As Rinku, I showed you this live demo with her. Do it with yourself, because once you do that, you will come on your life path. When you are on your life purpose, automatically your relationships improve. In fact, this Sunday, I'm doing a webinar on life purpose assessment. If you're interested, just send me a WhatsApp. I will send you the details. You can see it. If you're interested, it's on Zoom. you can attend it. It's in the afternoon, Sunday afternoon. You're most welcome to join.
If you can just send that link to me and I can share it on my link rather than 130 people messaging you for it.
No, but if 130 people message me, then I can send them in future also, no? So,
Right. Cool.
yeah. So
Perfect.
I will send you also, but people can send me, and I will do both. I'll send it to you also. It's not a link; it's a WhatsApp pic message. I'll just forward it to you, so you can forward it to the group. And those who want to be on my mailing list for many such good things that I do, you're most welcome to send me, and I'll look forward to hearing from you. And thank you so much for giving me this opportunity. And it's an honor. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Yogesh. We're looking forward to host you in Ahmednagar very soon. Thank you, Kathy, for this lovely opportunity and introducing us to Dr. Yogesh. So, and Anu, please थोड़ा सा तू जोर लगाएगी तो शायद ये जल्दी नगर आ जाएंगे. I personally feel so. इसके लिए, and I think Yogesh, if you would love to read the chat because a lot of people have written wonderful things about you. So,
Okay.
or if you want me to read them, I can do that as well. So,
Oh yeah, I can, because once you log off, then I won't be able to read it, right?
yeah, absolutely. Yeah. So it's like, thank you, sir. Thank you so much. Very enlightening, helpful, super session. Thank you so
Oh,
much.
Rinku, you missed one thing. It's written, Rinku, you always speak nice. Did you get that? Did you get that?
I did. I did.
I'm going to change your belief before you leave today.
No, I know I speak well, but I know that even I speak too much. So I
Ah,
do not speak too much. I speak well. Yes.
okay, fine.
It was a wonderful experience, wonderful session, awesome session, and thank you so much, Ankita. We have the recording, so just let us know your email ID. We would email this recording to you so you can listen to it because it's actually a very useful session tonight.
Okay, so that's very nice. Yeah. Wow, people have been on the chat, huh?
Yeah.
I should learn to multitask, huh? How you all do it? There's one more thing, women are very good at multitasking here.
And some
Mm.
people have already done your soul temple ka session also, Yogesh.
Oh, really? Okay, okay, okay. Great, great. So thank you, Rinku. Thank you.
Thank you, Yogesh, and we're looking forward to host you in Ahmednagar. Thank you, everyone, for being here this afternoon. We're seeing you again on the 24th of February with a grooming and stylist workshop. Till then, I think the relationship and disappointment, what Yogesh has put up, you all have a great Valentine's, and there are no more disappointments in your relationship now because you know that you do not have to give a silent treatment. You have to keep that communication on. Even if you think that you speak a lot, but you speak well, so just keep on speaking and have a great, great Valentine's.
And
Have a
one more thing, since you're saying so much on a funny note, next time when you make a poster of mine, please don't write relationship and disappointment with Yogesh Vasandi. Why are you disappointed with me? So keep it disappointment and relationship with Yogesh Vasandi. Bye
Bye.
bye.
Thank you
Okay.
so much.
Thanks, Rinku. Thanks, Dr. Yogesh.
Thank you, Kathy.
My pleasure.
Thank you,
Bye.
Kathy. Thank you for introducing us to such a wonderful person. It was great listening to him and amazing. And I want to get into this past life regression since a long, long time. So I think now I've got my man. So this is perfect. So Yogesh, we have to get you to Nagar or I'm coming to Bombay because we've been excited to do this since a long time.
Yes, I taught past life regression for more than 15 years for California hypnosis.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
So,
it's
Rinku, hope
nice.
to see
It's
you in
good.
Mumbai on that note.
You know how am I, Kathy? Every time I promise to come and I really did you
I
guys.
promised to take you shopping. So now let's make it.
So now Narendra is going to object on this. Shopping जा रही है तो I'm not getting her to Bombay. No. Hopefully, I'm seeing you guys soon in Mumbai.
Yeah.
And thank you so much again. Thank you, Kathy. Thank you, Dr. Yogesh. Thank you, all
Welcome.
the Womanias who were here this afternoon. Thank you so much for being here. Seeing you on the 24th. Till then, bye. Have a great week. I jab tak dawai nahi, tab tak dilai nahi. Please, guys. Still, Nagar is having a lot of cases, so be home, stay safe, and take care. Thank you. Bye.
Okay, bye.
Bye bye. Bye.